You're Chinese, bitch.
You laughed your balls off watching Slim Shady on the World Wide Web. But did you ever wonder how this magic really happens?
Word the fuck up, man.
No talent, punks.
What the fuck am I talking about?
I'm doing voiceovers right now.
Don't push your fucking luck.
That's easy. I just want you kids to play Chutes and Ladders with me.
Take that, bitch.
Motherfucker!
Hey, yo, what's cracking, bitch?
All right.
It's really about Eminem, and there's a lot of sides to him.
What?
We thought it'd be a shame for the world not to see, or at least his fans not to see, because the rest of the world doesn't give a fuck.
Yo, Marshall, I'm telling you for the last time, you sweat these bitches like this, they're just gonna play you.
MTV came to me and M and said, we think you guys could come up with something. We think you could come up with a show.
I have a huge deal. Give me a call.
And they had this idea to do this, like, guilty conscience style thing.
What the fuck?
We do have this idea we want to do something funny. And they said, well, what is it? And we said, I don't know, we'll get back to you.
I'll handle it.
Paul and M had this creative idea, as Paul had said, with characters.
Action.
Jenny.
The idea was to do webisodes, which are 3 to 5 minutes.
I know I can save the day.
I met with loads of animators, and I met these guys, Gifted Men, through our agent.
Yeah. Told you that we won't stop.
We are Gifted Men, and we are Gifted Men.
Disgusting.
We basically co-produced the show. We wrote the theme song, do the animation.
They had 2 shows that were already on the web.
And we were just kind of running this chicken shack sweatshop in Hollywood that cranked cartoons out.
The back seat of a Cadillac would have been maybe nicer than their first office.
They realized they could just take advantage of us, and it worked out for everyone.
Gifted Men, though, was actually doing animation and was delivering every week.
Produce this, ass fuck.
Usually it's fun to do the cartoons. It allows me to slip in a character and be able to make up my own shit sometimes as we go along.
And it's cool, you know, it's more like we could both vibe, like, 'cause he's like a funny cat.
And we figured if it was a cartoon involving M, that it had to be, extreme.
Don't push your fucking luck.
Wanted to have at least some substance and, some sort of intelligence behind it.
We wanted it sort of to be like a dysfunctional Happy Days.
We actually went through a slew of different writers, and, it had to be high-quality stuff. Matt got it and knew what we were trying to do with it.
That's the price of initiation, my man.
This was really an opportunity to vent a little, and to get crazy.
Damn, suck this cock, ho!
Also to do something funny.
I gotta meet Charlie Sheen and Max and Snitches.
So I jumped at the opportunity.
We locked him up in a room until he was done, and we paid him very little. But we're bigger than him.
Check it out, trick.
Just in case you give a shit, here's how they really do it.
So what about the Beastie Boys part?
I don't have a problem with the Beastie Boys part. I just don't want Slim to say that he likes him. Can we have one of them wearing an Eminem Sucks t-shirt?
And, obviously with anything, you go over the script and you make the changes.
You still get, 19-year-old groupies.
I like to know that I'm writing the story that the producers and or the actors agree upon.
Can we just get rid of that character?
We're not doing it for shock value. We just kind of say what people are thinking.
The guy who we have writing the series often comes up with some ideas on who to pick on.
You know, every time he sees some overhyped bullshit celebrity, he's gotta beat him down?
Sometimes I think it's just people that he particularly doesn't care for.
All right, big guy, let's dispense with the reality check.
So there's not even anything personal by it.
Step off, G-Dog!
Excuse me, that's my agent.
The Big D character is based on just like a school bully, and I don't think it's one school bully in particular.
Big D's the kind of guy where you just see him in the street, he sees someone in the street, and we'll just step to them and give him his peace of mind.
Ken Kniff is just, the funny gay character.
Kniff is primarily, he's the point guard through which the offense is run for the plot.
Susan is just based on sort of cute alternative chick who dyes her hair purple Dave is the stoner kid. And Marshall is based on the pre-Eminem days, pre-rapping Marshall Mathers.
Usually I do Marshall, I do Slim, I do Ken Kniff.
He's adorable.
I usually try like a lot of the guest, little guest appearances and shit. I usually try them. If I can't get them, then somebody else will get them.
I'm a jack of all trades, master of none.
To do the voiceovers, I don't gotta get into character. Like, there's no like little ritual I go through or anything. It's not like I gotta sit there and amp myself to do it. You see the line and just run with it.
He looks like a narc. Hold on. Talk about this on. He looks like a narc.
Call me Screech. I'm new in town. Hey, can you show me where room 203 is?
Everybody's always relating something to a movie or a part.
I saw you in that movie, The Beach, biatch, and you suck too, motherfucker.
I like the D character.
Don't ever click the fucking channel, you goddamn bitch.
Do that with it. Man, don't ever click when you were doing that one.
I do all kind of characters, but as far as, how much they pay.
My favorite episode would probably be the South Park one.
I think all the guys involved are big fans of South Park, and we love the movie and everything like that. But we had to beat the shit out of their characters.
How can you talk with my balls in your mouth?
I don't know. I kind of like the Oz episode where Ken Kniff, grabs Adebisi's hat.
When I beat up Maze.
Yeah.
Motherfucker, check it out, trick. You motherfucking bitch. I choke you with a chain. Eat a
And the Marshall dream sequence is a personal favorite.
A lot of people, ask and think, is the guy wild? Is the guy crazy? You can just tell from the sophistication of his lyrics.
If I read a script and I'm not feeling it, then I'm not gonna do
That
it.
anyone who puts that amount of time and quality, into his songs, that work ethic carries over into, I assume all of his creative endeavors.
Yeah, a lot of people say that people are made fun of, and it's obviously stretches these bounds. But to me, it's a funny show.
As long as it.
If it wasn't funny, then we wouldn't want to do it. We wouldn't want to be involved.
Yeah.
Man, shut the fuck up.
We actually did one episode that everybody agreed just didn't work.
It's that punk Slim Shady again.
The first script was wrote by gifted men.
Shit happens.
It just really didn't fit in with the sensibility of what we were trying to do with the cartoon.
Nothing sweeter than a mother's love.
And wanted it to be, more goofy, more South Park style.
Yeah, whatever.
Half of the pilot episode ended up being used.
Check it out, Dave.
There was a fart joke that was used.
Yeah, that too.
Eminem is, he's a lightning rod now for any type of attention.
Yo, that shit doesn't work.
When he's not around, it's kind of like...
Cold trash.
Whatever.
I dig it.
And I know how this shit works.
Now we're in control.
Yo, these motherfuckers don't mean shit.
But now you're doing this. It's just funny. And if it's, if it offends people, then, it's too bad. It's a cartoon.
Marshall, we're gonna make you famous. Well, kiddies, about wraps it up.
Hey, what the fuck are y'all looking at?
Hey, yo, what's cracking, bitch?